Most reviewers on YouTube have given the Liberty 3 Pro from SoundCore a glowing review, and we still recommend these buds highly. They're fantastic value for the price. But still, if you're looking to balance the pros with the cons, this video is for you. Goedendag, we're DHRME. Drinking heavily relaxes my ears.
Kevin started with price, and that's a very good place to start. SoundCore has this strategy where upon release they announce the buds at a discounted price, and it's not always clear that this discount is temporary. All the reviewers who put out their reviews early, us included, balance performance and price to give a recommendation. When SoundCore releases products at a lower price, they tend to get better reviews because one is simply more critical of expensive products. Check out our reviews of the Bowers & Wilkins PI7 and Bang & Olufsen BeoPlay EQ. These are expensive buds and we review them as such. We're just more critical of them. Just be aware then that for most early reviews you watch, you'll see that the price is different from what is available on the market. So SoundCore and many other companies do this. Is it just to build hype or influence the influencers? Either way, buyer beware.
We love the sliding case of the Liberty 3 Pros, the LED lights in the case, the wings, and tips options. However, the buds and the case are in the medium-sized bracket. While you get a lot of stuff packed into this, for me personally, just the sheer size and shape of the case matters when I talk about portable earbuds. And these are just a bit too big to fit in my coin pocket.
They fit just fine in my pockets. I guess my pockets are bigger. If you know what I mean.
Anyway, if we look at the competition, cases from Samsung, Apple, Jabra, and the latest Sony are so much more pocketable. Another thing about the buds is how you have to place them back in the case. It's not as simple as... You have to kind of flip them around and the magnets just aren't strong enough. So what sometimes happens is you end up staying connected to the earbuds. Even though the case is closed, this is not a problem we've had with any other earbuds, and we've tested quite a few on this channel already.
Now speaking about the earbuds, they have two contact points on the concha, the part that seals and the part that rests on it. This helps us to get a more stable fit, but this can also after some time be less comfortable. Everyone's ears are different. These don't heavily rest on my ears and the silicone tips are comfortable, but we cannot say what's comfortable for us is comfortable for you. Different humans receive mixed ears.
Alright, we didn't really notice this, but Jeffrey Bucci, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, makes a great point if you need single bud use. The Liberty 3 Pros work with a single bud for music and calls, but, a big but. Your controls will be very limited to media control and the voice assistant. Most other options are grayed out in the app, so if you're using a single bud, then you can't tune anything on the Liberty 3 Pros using the app. You can use ANC or transparency mode with one earbud in. You can access any equalizer functions. While you can customize the single bud function separately, which is cool, in terms of ANC, the earbud essentially goes into off with no ANC or transparency mode, basically acting as a plug in your ear with passive noise cancellation.
We've been fully transparent about this in our video comparing these with the Sony WF-1000XM4 and the Jabra Elite 7 Pro. Transparency mode isn't the best. Additionally, there's also a lot of white noise when you listen to them in a quiet environment. The two transparency modes that we saw didn't really have a major difference. If anything, we would say that this is the biggest weakness of the SoundCore Liberty 3 Pros, because as we said, everything else is pretty damn great. Sound is subjective, but almost everyone universally agrees that these sound great. The multi-driver setup can just deliver clearer and richer sound, and there's no debate. The only issue one can take with these is the tuning out of the box. The treble is very aggressive, and when I did the Hear ID test, it was even more aggressive. I ended up using this with a custom EQ setting instead of the default or Hear ID profile. And while the app is very well designed, we can see that this can be very confusing for some. A lot of sound options to play with. So if you like simple and customization free, these might not be the buds for you, but hey, that's not us.
At the end of the day, there are still no true wireless earbuds out that does it all, and the SoundCore Liberty 3 Pro still provide the best value in our opinion. Dual device use, awesome sound, decent ANC, great tip choice, the SoundCore Liberty 3 Pros have it all. And hey, if you don't need them, let us know which ones you prefer.
You've not been conned about the pros, and we've been DHRME. Namaste.